boots, get on the starting line. I got a destination, grand and divine. I'm not running aimless, beating on the air. I'm running with a purpose, dragging my despair. Track is long and rugged, the hill is steep and high, but I got the eagle's wings, I am gonna fly. Don't look back. Stay on the track. The prize is incorruptible. The crown is made of gold. Run to win, brother. Do what you are told. Discipline the body, keep the spirit We're breaking all the chains that keep the people bound. Not a whisper, not a mumble, not a quiet prayer. We are sonic warriors bursting through the air. Make some noise, make it loud and clear. Noise for the Lord, let the people hear. Screaming from the rooftop, shout it to the sky. We are singing praises until the day we die. Broad is the highway that leads to destruction, full of neon lights and fatal seduction. Millions of headlights flowing in a stream, chasing a mirage, chasing a bad dream. Easy to drive, no bumps on the street, but the end of the journey is total defeat. I'm on the narrow road, hard to find, leaving the city of the world behind. I'm on the narrow road, gravel and stone, walking with the master. Never alone, never alone. My tires are worn out, my engine is hot, giving everything that I have got. The gate is very small, you gotta squeeze through. You gotta leave your baggage and your ego too. It ain't for the many, it's only for the few, but the view from the mountain is grand and new. I'm on the narrow road, hard to find, leaving the city of the world behind. I'm on the narrow road, gravel and stone, walking with the master. Never known. No toll booths here, the price has been paid. By the blood of the lamb, the foundation was laid. Keep your eyes forward, don't look to the side. Enjoy the salvation, enjoy the ride. I'm on the narrow road, hard to find, leaving the city of the world behind. I'm on the narrow road, gravel and stone, walking with the master. I'm on the narrow road, hard to find, leaving the city of the world behind. I'm on the narrow road, gravel and stone, walking with the master. Never alone. engulfing the foe. He's looking for a victim, looking for a feast. Break the walls down. We are taking over this entire town. More power, more glory, more life.